just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire, chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh yeah, I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.
Good morning everyone and welcome to Thursday, and I should say a very wet and soggy Thursday. Just put the boys on the bus and I just got absolutely soaked. Hopefully it's not going to rain too much, because I said when it rains it makes it everywhere so wet and boggy and things like that. Ben is so desperate to get out and play on slide his trampoline, we just can't because it's just too boggy out there. I know weekends is supposed to be good, but this was supposed to have been snow. Obviously they changed the weather forecast, and I was really looking forward to having some snow. I know Stephen was, even Samuel said, oh, why can't it snow anymore? So yeah, so like I said, there's both in good mood today actually. I had to wake Ben up again this morning, another late night again with him. I really don't know what's gone wrong with his routine. Obviously we had the panto for Sammy, and it takes him a couple of days to get back into the routine of things, etc. So anyway, just waiting to hear back from my dad. So he wants to go around the street. I'm not too quite sure if he will, because like I said, it's tipping down with rain. And so yeah, so I've got a bit of work to do in the house anyway. Got washing to do down there. Got a whole load of clothes on here I need to sort out down here, and then I do need to do some wrapping, so I've not wrapped a single thing up yet. Yay, Stephen's come home from work there in Mill, which means I can have a cup of tea! What? You know how horrible it was this morning? Not being able to... I don't care. I cannot live without my tea. I know people are like with coffee, but I'm like that with tea. I feel like if I can't have a cup of tea in the morning, I can't function properly, you know?
There is Costa down the road.
I know there is. So anyway, he's brought some goodies. What have you brought? What have you brought? He brought some Crispies. Yeah. Oh, he brought some Yum Yums to Sammy. He loves his Yum Yums, doesn't he?
Yum Yums.
Yum Yums, yeah. I like those. They're really nice, those ones are. Ooh, okay. Just have to share, yeah?
Jelly bees for me.
Jelly babies for you.
Cow juice.
Yeah, I can have a cup of tea. I can't believe
Cow juice.
the cow juice, yeah.
Cow juice.
I bought 3 lots.
Yeah.
So like, tell you what, I can't believe how much milk we actually get through. It's, you know what I mean? We get through at least 4 pints a day.
No, I bet a lot of people get through more than that.
Probably. There's one of the kids love milk, don't they?
And another bag.
Another bag. Yeah. So yeah. So like, at least I can have a nice cup of tea right for me. Had a couple of parcels delivered, haven't we?
Finally invested in some new pots and pans for Christmas.
I know, that's what they needed to, didn't they? We had some pots we bought when we had the kitchen done 2 years ago. I think there was only cheapy ones. Didn't last that long, did they?
The ones we've had in there have lasted like forever.
How have they?
Since we had our old kitchen.
Alright, yeah, then we did buy some new pots and pans. Oh no, big part, it was just a new frying pan we bought, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So hopefully we've got some Tefal ones. So hopefully these should be...
What's that?
What's that?
Extra ring piece.
Here you go, it's your halo.
What's that? What's that for?
I ain't got a clue what that is for.
There's about people that can do those things, aren't there?
I know. So yeah, well, yeah, so like I was saying, so hopefully... What's that? You're funny about that, didn't you? As I say, so hopefully the Tefal ones, hopefully they should last a bit, because Tefal is supposed to be quite a good brand. What's got all the lids and things like that, so that's pretty good, aren't they?
We never use the lids, do we?
Never do we? So
Because
what's...
when you put the lids on, it seems to want to blow up.
I know. So what size we got on there? We've got like a... Is that a milk pan? Oh yeah, milk pan, a frying pan, a saucepan with a lid which is 16 centimetres, a 24 frying pan, and an 18 centimetre saucepan.
And an SGFAM.
An SGFAM. So, tell you what, it's more packaging to get rid of again, isn't it? So, oh well, we're going to go back to the tip, don't we? So,
We'll chuck the other ones out.
chuck the other ones
Oh, no, I've
out.
got another one.
Okay, what are they for? I'll tell you what, they look a lot better actually, don't they?
Yeah.
They look really a lot better actually.
It's off the bottom.
Yeah.
It's on the hob.
Aye. So it'd be nice to get those induction ones, you know what I mean, with the cooker and stuff, but they're so expensive. That's an excuse for being silly. So these are the two frying pans.
Oh no,
The
look at
frying
this one,
pan's
yeah.
quite
Yeah.
small.
Sunflower.
Here's sunflower. Oh yeah. Consider the frying pan we've got, that one's quite tiny. Oh well, never mind. So
Now on the channel, it's an unboxing time. I haven't done one of these for ages.
yeah, don't we?
And it's not DVDs. I'm
No.
sorry.
Tell you what, I don't understand why they didn't send them in one big parcel rather than two separate parcels. Doesn't make sense, does it?
Oh, not these.
Oh, we go.
yeah,
Oh
I bought
wow.
that for you.
What's that? Oh
It's not a Christmas present for you.
cool. No, I know. That's good they are. We need some more.
Those.
Oh, they're good, aren't they? They're non-stick.
Mm.
They're tough and strong. We'll find out when we make. Here you go. 12 cupcake bun tin. Okay. I suppose you can stick these in the dishwasher, can't you? And things.
Oh, I like these.
Oh, these are good, aren't they? I like these.
Look at
That's good, isn't it? Nice. Because obviously, and I know we do have to admit we need some new trays and cookware
that.
and
New
things.
stuffing dish.
Well, new stuff
Oh,
in.
this is a cake.
That's a cake tin. Oh, cool.
What's that?
Of course, when I make Ben's cake next week, I can use that because mine was one of fun. Because I had a silicone one, so mine went all funny, you know.
Small roaster.
That's good, isn't it?
What
I do. That's tough they are. Yeah. So well, that'd be good for the stuffing dish, actually, wouldn't it? Stuffing. Okay, these are good.
Try that one for a chicken or
Roast potatoes.
turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, roast potatoes is one, huh?
I know. I know.
So all them old ones now, you can put in a bin.
I could put in the bin. Tell you, I think we want to try and take a trip to the tip next week for the kids' break-up. You know.
Yeah. And that one.
Yeah. Good, aren't they? They are really good.
Yeah, that deep one's good. That'd be good enough for a turkey, innit? Wouldn't it?
That'd be good. Well enough good for a turkey in there, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Especially we're not going to get a turkey that big, are we?
Yeah, I'm just saying. You feel the texture.
I
of
know.
these,
Next,
don't you?
and then a nice one for there. It is for the roasting tin. That is big time.
And Cheryl's just had a knock on the door. She's got a parcel now. Looks like it's some bits for Ben's birthday.
Yeah.
It's Ben's birthday next Friday.
Yeah. I can't believe it's going to be next Saturday.
Next Saturday,
I
yeah.
can't believe it's going to be 14.
So SGFAM would love you to wish him a
Birthday next
happy
week.
birthday for next week.
So I've got him. Let's put this if I can open it. Find out.
I know a lot of you have been asking about getting a PO box, and we're going to see how this situation with YouTube goes in January, and then we'll probably go ahead and get one because a lot of you have asked about sending things.
So yeah. So I'll tell you what, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? That's quite nice. Obviously with Ben, because of his seizures and stuff like that, he can't regulate his own body temperature very well, can he?
No.
So he can't get too hot. That's probably why you'll find on the vlogs, you probably never see Ben always like you without a t-shirt, without a jumper, isn't he?
Yeah.
All the jumpers he does wear are like the t-shirt type. So I thought that's quite thin actually. So it'll fit him though. It's a large.
Of course it'll fit him. You look at them extra large ones he's wearing and bury him.
I know they are, there's that one. And then obviously got him a pair of pyjamas. I tell you what, it's honestly such a grace there.
I thought you would have left them in the bag.
That's fine. Once they fit anyway, ready for Ben. So again, also with Ben, because he sweats quite a lot at night, he still likes the long pyjamas, but he likes them with the short sleeves.
Yeah, they're quite nice.
They're quite nice, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we're also waiting for 2 more things from him. Got him a Toy Story towel with his name on, because that'd be ideal for when he goes swimming, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And then that way the towel doesn't have to have his name on, because there's only one Ben in his class. And then we've also got one of those track things he likes, but the car actually goes inside the track, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then there is bottom. Look, they're going to massive, those bottoms.
Yeah, alright, yeah.
Oh, well, they'd be up for, wouldn't they? So today's for the day of parcels. And
Anyway, these old tins, as you can see by the state of them, we're going to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the new tins. I've got these for Christmas in theory because I'm getting fed up using all that old rubbish. But yeah, these are prestige tins, tough and strong, and this one is a loaf tin. So I guess Cheryl could have a go at making some bread in there if need be.
Good night.
Yeah.
Like last night.
And then this one is a large oven tray, so this one will be good for like roast potatoes and stuff like that. So that's pretty good.
Yeah, it says on here the Ben's Toy Story towel and here's other track thing. Will be delivered in time for Christmas apparently, but they're coming direct from the suppliers.
Yeah.
So.
And this one is a medium roaster, so I could say you could put a chicken in there, and need definitely a chicken in there. And then a massive large roaster. I'll give you one guess what this is for. Just imagine something sitting there ready to go in the oven on Boxing Day. Yeah, because we're down your mum's on Christmas Day, aren't we?
Yeah, well, Christmas.
Anyway, as you can see, look how nice and new these ones are. The quality of them feel really nice.
They do. It's really good, don't
And
they?
we've been using these old tins. These old tins now for like since we had our old cooker before the doodah. But one thing I'm disappointed with these teeth-out pots.
They
seem to be too small.
They'd be right though.
Yeah, but you ain't gonna get much in them little things, are you? They're right for veg and stuff.
Yeah.
The way they said this was going to be like a big, massive set, but I didn't really know where to get them from anyway.
Oh, I don't know about it. So
Anyway, yeah, and then Cheryl's got what's that one called?
the cake tin.
That's called a 7-inch loose base round sandwich tin.
We expect Ben's birthday cake from next week, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and that's the roaster. Which ones did I show you? And that one. This one's a crisping tray. What's a crisping tray?
I imagine that's, I don't know, I suppose put crisp and things on that. Not crisp, I mean chips and things, wouldn't you?
And then Cheryl's cupcake.
Yeah. Don't tell why I am pleased about. We just had a phone call from lawyers at Sainsbury's. They've managed to get Ben's medication, haven't they? Which is really great.
Crazy, isn't it?
It's crazy, isn't it? Because this area, they said they can't get in, but Oxfordshire they have. So it don't make sense.
Well, anyway, guys, we're going to be taking all these old trays. Look at the state of them. Horrible. Yeah. Anyway,
You're the oven glove.
I'll pass these to Cheryl. She can put these in that box. You want to take all that plastic out?
This one is there.
Look at that. Look, all that. They expect us to dispose of that.
Are they?
I really
Can't be worse than like that chopping board or that bubble wrap on that chopping board the other day.
Yeah, I know, but I hate these companies when they put so much packaging
I know.
for something that's supposed to be strong anyway.
I know. They're made about plastic waste. What's this?
Yeah, what am I supposed to do with that now? I was going to fill my bin up, but it's going to go up the tip anyway. Anyway, we're going to get tidied up and get rid of all these old dishes.
So yeah, you can see the kids can come home from school absolutely tipping down with rain. They're a bit late today, aren't they? Because probably it's horrible out there. Go on then, open your post.
I done everything today.
We've made and everything.
I done all everything at school today.
Did you?
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
just got a box home.
I know. So what's in your box in a minute? What you got? Oh, that's a nice one, isn't it? No. It's a Shrek one. Put in your pop back collection box. There you go. Look at that in there, Sammy. Big pop one. Someone wanted to do an update of his collection, but I said no because it'll get done made for kids otherwise. Like the other one has. So anyway, Sammy, what's in your box?
Which one is the pop badges?
The top one. Isn't it? The top one's your pop badge. You stick it in. That's it. Sammy, what's in your box?
I know, I do want.
Shimo, what's in your box? What's in your box? Oh, this is when you're done your prisoner of war thing, wasn't it? What have you got there? You want to take some fish, some biscuits and some cheese. What's this thing here? Oh, your ration book. Oh, wow. That's quite different, isn't it? And then you got your old, and you've got your photo there.
No, that is working.
So before you go on FIFA, no not FIFA, before you go on your Forza Horizon game, how was school?
Very good.
What did you do at school?
I done everything I was going to talk about when I opened my post.
Yeah, I know you wrote from your post, didn't you? But no, what you actually did at school?
Everything.
Everything.
I've got a box home.
I know you got your box home. That's super what we just showed everybody, haven't you? But now, what lessons you done?
Everything today.
I'm not going to get much out of you now, am I? So, we're up in Chops for tea. So what do you fancy for tea?
About dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs, okay. I don't know how Mr. Ben's got on again, because once again they haven't written this book. I'm just getting fed up with it every day. They don't write in the book. It doesn't say, like I said before, it doesn't take 5 minutes to say Ben's had a good day, or Ben's done this and Ben's done that. So anyways, heading on to the kitchen looking for some more food, I think.
So then guys, that brings a very wet and soggy Thursday over and done with here in the UK this afternoon. Yeah, it has been terribly wet this afternoon, and since I come home from work, just sat on the sofa and watching telly, and we sat and watched the film Day After Tomorrow. I haven't seen that film in a long time. You know, you should be saying to me, why aren't you watching a Christmas film? And yeah, we're watching one right now. We're watching Nativity one with old Mr. Poppy. We do like the first one better, because the first one is really good, and technically the first three are okay. Fourth one went a bit silly, because it didn't include the proper actors in it, which was annoying. You can't do 3 good films with a teacher like Mr. Poppy and then change it completely in the fourth one. The fourth one's not too bad, but it's not as great as the first 3. Anyway guys, yeah, thank you very much for all your well wishes and everything yesterday for my mum's 10th anniversary since she died. Yeah, it's been tough, and that's why I haven't been on the vlogs much over the last few days, and thinking about memories and everything. 10 years is a long time since you lose a parent. It's horrible. I don't speak to my dad anymore. My dad basically, you know, caused a lot of issues when I was younger, and basically, you know, it affected me in a way where I just don't want to know anymore. And I know it's a bad thing to say, but, you know, there's a lot of things that don't need to be aired on YouTube, and believe me, there was a lot of things in the past that were terrible, and I don't want to keep going back to that time. Now the 10 year time scale, time lapse has passed. It's time to move on, and hopefully this copper thing does relax a bit in the new year, and hopefully a lot of channels won't get affected by it, because I do have a lot of plans for the channel in the new year to change a lot of things, and upgrade to better vlogging camera, upgrade into a decent computer so I can bring you some more decent looking vlogs, if you know what I mean. And I've been using Power Director now for what, near on we'll go back to the curse of the time of the channel, 10 years. I've been using the same thing for about 10 years now, and I think it's getting a bit stale and boring. It'd be nice to upgrade. I like to use something like Final Cut Pro and move on to like Apple and do things on that, and just give you some better vlogs to look forward to, and hopefully we're going to have some better vlogs in 2020. Anyway guys, yeah, Christmas is almost here. Can you believe it? 2 weeks time. It's just saying it's less than that now, because 2 weeks today will be Boxing Day. That's mad. Anyway, yeah, Christmas is approaching, and tomorrow me and Cheryl are off to Banbury to put the final into it, if you know what I mean. And there'll be a Primark video tomorrow. Also, we'll go back to Sainsbury's tomorrow, because the rest of Ben's meds are ready. So just proves to me that there's an error with our local chemist around the corner here. Anyway, thanks for joining us today guys, and as always, merchandise stores there, and Patreon if you want to join us. I've got to start doing things on Patreon where I can give you a little bit more extra. There's a lot of things I want to do to the channel in the new year, and hopefully we can do them, and we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow, 7 o'clock. Bye guys.
Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me, hanging by the fire, chilling.